Konnichiwa minasan, Nihongo no gakusei desu. In this lesson, we will learn the expression aida ni, doing something in the middle of something. So here is the grammar pattern. A teeru aida ni B. B takes place while A occurs. Ofuro ni haitteru. So haitteru comes from hairu. Ofuro ni haitteru aida ni denwa ga arimashita. There was a phone call while I was taking a bath. So the entire situation is in the past tense because of the tense of the last verb, that is arimashita. So arimashita past tense. Therefore, the entire sentence is in the past tense, even though we use haitteru teeru. Okay. Kino no yoru, last night, netteiru aida ni jishi ga arimashita. There was an earthquake while I was asleep. Okay. So same thing. Kino no yoru, netteiru aida ni while asleep or while sleeping, jishi ga arimashita. Okay, another note. Here we have ryoshin ga Nihon ni iru aida ni. Okay, this is quite different. Instead of using iteru or iteiru, we just use iru before aida ni. Okay, so just use iru before aida ni, nothing to change. So, ryoshin ga Nihon ni iru aida ni Kyoto ni tsurete ikitai desu. While my parents are in Japan, I want to take them to Kyoto. Okay. So here, tsurete ikitai desu comes from tsurete iku, to bring someone. Tsurete iku. And we have learned tai desu 1, 2 in lesson 11, part 1. Another, rusu no aida ni tomodachi ga kimashita. While I was away, my friend came. So we can use a noun before aida ni. But when using noun, we add no before aida ni. So, rusu no aida ni tomodachi ga kimashita. While I was away or while in my absence. Okay, so rusu is a noun, so means absence. So while in my absence, my friend came. Rusu no aida ni tomodachi ga kimashita. Right? So take note of these two important information. Alright, another example. ルームメイトが買い物をしている間、本の読んで待ちました。While my roommate was shopping, I waited and read a book. ルームメイトが買い物をしている間、本の読んで待ちました。So here, instead of using aida ni, we just use aida. So why is that? Because if B extends throughout the time when A occurs, while shopping, I read a book and waited throughout that shopping activity, we use aida instead of aida ni. So we use aida ni only when B takes place within A. Okay? But if B extends throughout the time when A occurs, so they are both happening, we use aida instead of aida ni. So they both have the same duration. Okay, so B was happening while A. Okay. Okay, let's practice. We're going to combine these phrases using teeru aida ni. While the president is sleeping, the driver gets up. Gozen 7時に at 7 a.m. 社長がまだ寝ている間に運転手が起きます。While the president is still sleeping, the driver gets up at 7 a.m. Okay? 午前7時に社長がまだ寝ている間に運転手が起きます。Now we're going to translate these phrases and use teeru aida ni. You may pause the video and try to translate them, or you may continue watching. And the answers are: first, while the president changes his clothes, the driver puts gas in the car. 午前9時に社長が着替えている間に運転手がガソリンを入れます。午前9時に社長が着替えている間に運転手がガソリンを入れます。At 7 a.m. while the president changes his clothes, the driver puts gas in the car. Next, at 11 a.m. while the president eats breakfast at a cafe, the driver buys a box lunch at a convenience store. So, 午前11時に at 11 a.m. 社長がカフェで朝ごはんを食べて間に運転手がコンビニでお弁当を買います。午前11時に社長がカフェで朝ごはんを食べて間に運転手がコンビニでお弁当を買います。At 1 a.m. while the president reads the newspaper, the driver eats lunch. 午後1時に社長が新聞を読んでいる間に運転手が昼食を食べます。So 昼食 is another term for lunch. The other one is hirugohan. At 1 p.m. while the president reads the newspaper, the driver eats lunch. 午後1時に社長が新聞を読んでいる間に運転手が昼食を食べます。At 3 p.m. while the president attends a meeting, the driver takes a nap. 午後3時に社長が会議に出ている、会議に出ている間に運転手が昼寝をします。昼寝、nap。午後3時に社長が会議に出ている間に運転手が昼寝をします。At 5 p.m. while the president goes to see his factories, the driver talks to his friend on the phone. So the president goes to see his factories. 5 p.m. 午後5時に at 5 p.m. 社長が工場を見に行っている間に運転手が電話で友達と話します。So, while the president goes to see his factories, the driver talks to his friend on the phone. 午後5時に社長が工場を見に行っている間に運転手が電話で友達と話します。Okay? And lastly, while the president drinks at a party, the driver drinks his coffee in the car. Okay, so this is 7 p.m. 午後7時に社長がパーティーで飲んでいる間に運転手が車の中で inside the car 車の中でコーヒーを飲みます。午後7時に社長がパーティーで飲んでいる間に運転手が車の中でコーヒーを飲みます。While the president drinks at a party, the driver drinks his coffee in the car. Okay, thank you for listening and watching. If you like my video and my channel, please consider subscribing. I will be posting more Japanese grammar videos in the near future. Thank you, and I hope you have learned something today.